Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Capricorn March 17, 2023. Your dreams and fantasies or ideals are in stronger focus than usual, and it's a good time to connect with them. But you might also pay more attention to areas of neglect or disappointment, depending on your current situation, to round out your view of the best way to make changes. Today's Sun-Neptune alignment illuminates your desire for more ideal conditions. It can be an inspired time for creative business or practical ideas and interesting ideas that catch on. However, because of the impractical side of this combination, it makes sense to be more careful with spending and lending. This transit is a tension diffuser, and as things slow down, you look at your life from a different perspective, questioning the things you automatically assume are priorities. Buckle up for lovely energy over the next few days. This is because our sky above is swirling in a much sweeter dance. Mental Mercury, our cosmic messenger planet of the mind and communication, dances straight into Neptune's heart as they unite in a perfect conjunction. This has filled them both with sweetness, laughter, and compassion, which means that your mind will also be filled with the very same things. This is an excellent period to be sensual, intimate, and connected with your lover or spouse. If single, look for someone who has a deep sense of spirituality or a deeply ingrained empathic nature. This could be the one. Tap into your inner professionalism. Now that the moon is detriment in Capricorn and illuminates your subconscious mind, you may feel more reflective of your professional capabilities. The lunar energy is inviting you to lean into your authority, leadership skills, and professional talents. You have many professional and financial possibilities that you have been dreaming of pursuing as the Sun in Pisces conjuncts Neptune in Pisces. The conjunction could even be the subtle feeling of hope that you need to dive into your hidden professionalism to achieve greater stability. So far, apart from last week's full moon in your financial sector, the money gods have been able to not only put all their resources onto the income side of the financial fence but in an increasingly powerful way. While that will continue, with the dwarf planet Ceres retrograding back into your financial sector next week, help is on the way to ensure that what flows in doesn't flow out the other end. Today you may feel a shift in your ability to center yourself and practice a healthful routine. The celestial energies increase your ability to sense your emotions, however, you may be left with feelings of ambivalence. You tend to drop a practice when you don't get an answer quickly, but this would be foolish right now. If you did yoga yesterday, great. Do it again today. If today is your first workout in a while, just doing it will help a lot. If you repeatedly miss out on family events, you can grow distant much more quickly than you may realize. This can be painfully the case, especially if you have children. They grow so fast. This day, and your family and home are certain to be on your mind. If you are feeling guilty because you've been away too much, listen to your feelings. Take this as a signal that you need to spend more time with these important people. When she leaves your communication sector tomorrow, Venus will not only leave behind planets that can keep the communication lines open, but Mercury, the planet of communication, is just 2 days away. Keeping the communication lines open won't be a problem, and especially with the Sun returning next week as well, but none will focus exclusively on giving your heart and your relationships a voice as Venus will. This makes this a priority but also a chance to begin what the rest of the planets can then maintain. While Mercury is returning to your communication sector over the weekend, and as the planet of communication, he will help to keep the communication lines open. This doesn't take away from the importance of Venus' last full day here. As the planet of love, Venus is more specifically focused on giving your heart and your relationships a voice, and this is where the focus needs to be today. Our eyes in the sky. Today marks a significant astrological event as the Sun and Neptune align in the zodiac sign of Pisces. This alignment may bring to the forefront some emotional issues that you may have been suppressing or avoiding lately. With the recent prevalence of Earth energy in the skies, you might have found yourself channeling all your focus and energy towards work, neglecting the emotional aspect of your life. However, This alignment serves as a reminder that it's essential to take time for emotional processing and addressing any unresolved issues in your relationships. It's easy to get caught up in the daily grind and let emotional baggage accumulate, but avoiding these issues can lead to negative consequences in the long run. Therefore, take this opportunity to reflect on your emotions and relationships and identify any areas that need attention. Remember, it's okay to take a step back from work and prioritize your emotional well-being. Give yourself the space and time to address these issues, and don't hesitate to seek help if necessary. As you confront these challenges, keep in mind that growth and healing come with facing and overcoming obstacles. Use this alignment as a catalyst for positive change in your life and relationships. The Sagittarius moon forms a delightful trine with Venus in Aries, creating a romantic and social atmosphere. This aspect encourages us to prioritize spending time with our friends and loved ones, exploring new places, and seeking adventures. The fiery influence of this alignment may spark a desire for spontaneity and excitement, leading to some memorable experiences. While many of us may be asleep during the late-night hours when this aspect perfects, our dreams may still be influenced by this romantic energy. We may find ourselves dreaming of characters that bring us feelings of joy, love, and abundance. After this aspect perfects, the moon enters a void period that lasts until dawn. This is a time where it's best to focus on deepening established relationships rather than forming new connections. Use this period to strengthen bonds with those you already have close ties with. Overall, this alignment creates a favorable atmosphere for socializing and romance. It's a time to embrace the fiery energy and indulge in new experiences with those we love. However, it's also essential to balance this energy with a focus on nurturing our existing relationships. By doing so, we can make the most of this romantic and social aspect and create meaningful connections that will last beyond the moment. As the sun rises, the moon enters Capricorn, leaving behind its void of course. This shift in astrological energy marks a period of emotional sobriety and seriousness that will last for the next 2 days. During this time, we may find ourselves drawn to traditions and projects that have a lasting impact. While some may see us as a stick in the mud during this period, it's important to note that we are not opposed to having fun. Rather, we recognize the value of our time and energy and are unwilling to waste it on frivolous activities that do not contribute to our long-term goals. Under the influence of Capricorn's disciplined energy, we may find ourselves motivated to work hard towards our objectives and invest in activities that will benefit us in the long run. This may mean setting aside time for personal development or contributing to meaningful projects that align with our values. While this may be a serious period emotionally, it's also a time of great potential and productivity. By focusing our energy on tasks that matter and contribute to our growth, we can make significant progress towards our goals and create a sense of fulfillment that lasts beyond this astrological period.